And back here on a Friday morning, I just looked outside and the sun ain't out yet. When's that happen?
Probably not until mid-morning.
Sam, you didn't bring the sunshine with you yet.
Early afternoon.
Well, I tried, but it stayed behind.
Dr. Sam Deatherage, the newest member, I guess, of the Coleman Dental team, been with us before, back in action this morning. So how's things going in Athens for you?
Really good. I'm enjoying myself.
It's a great time.
Yeah, you're kind of the outdoorsman type, rodeo type. You're just a man about everything, aren't you?
You got that right.
So how you feel about midget wrestling?
I love it.
Since Gloria won't let me do it at the house at 3 in the morning, but we're up here today. There was a big article this week talking about an oral surgeon up in, I think you said Tulsa, who had some not so sanitary conditions.
Yes.
How did that come about, though?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, you know. I don't know that many details about it, but apparently he wasn't properly sterilizing his equipment and maybe some other violations. I don't know anything more than that.
And you know, Jamie asked you, is that something that's common?
No, it's actually very rare. Dental offices are clean. We have, you know, strict guidelines for our infection control, and we sterilize all our instruments before we use them on you.
Well, you sure don't want to stick it in your mouth if they're, you know, something like that. But at Coleman Dental, you guys are top rated all the way around. Now, about y'all sterilization, is it any different than anything else?
Well, you know, our staff is well trained, and you know, everything is by the book. It's everything that can be done to prevent transmission of infectious diseases to patients or to us is taken care of. It's all covered. We won't use anything but a sterile instrument on you.
Lisa actually even said if, you know, if there was any concern over that, people are offered or invited to go look at their sterilization room.
Absolutely.
I imagine that was a big scare. There were like hundreds and hundreds of patients that had to get HIV testing.
Whoa. You know, a lot of people are scared to go to the dentist anyway. Here's one of them right here.
I used to be. I'm no longer.
When she started going to
That's why we have nitrous oxide.
Yeah, years ago.
Or Valium.
Well, now I graduated.
Yeah, now what all are you doing down at Coleman Dental? You just do a little bit of everything that everybody else does?
A little bit of everything, and lately I've been doing a lot of surgery, which is what I like to do. It's one of the most enjoyable aspects of dentistry for me, but I've done a little bit of everything.
Now, you've been a dentist for how long?
For 17 years.
You were in the Navy?
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
That was between college and dental school.
And then decided to get into dentist. You got a brother that's a dentist?
Yeah, actually my father was a dentist, and two brothers. Both of my brothers are dentists. Uncle, cousin. It just runs in the family.
Does hunting also run in the family?
Oh, yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know if, Brad, you have those
Even more than
photos, but
dentistry.
probably
Yeah, I know. I mean,
you do.
anybody that can kill something as big as you killed the last time or wherever you killed them, I mean, I'm going, dang!
You know, when we showed the pictures of you killing the two wolves, if anyone's ever seen the movie Twilight, I mean, it was just like that. I know not werewolf, but...
Well, if you're hunting that much stuff, it's kind of hard to have time to be a dentist, isn't it? Of course,
You know, dentists don't work very much.
Yeah, dentists probably
Take
have
off a
to pay
lot.
for your hunting expeditions and stuff like that.
We work just long enough to afford our lifestyle.
So how's it been being part of the Coleman Dental Group short time?
I really enjoy it. The staff is very well trained, and we have great patients, and it's just an excellent opportunity.
Everyone always seems so happy when you go down there.
Yeah.
Always fun.
You're an animal person,
Yes.
aren't you? Man screaming for help prompted call to cops turned out to be a goat yelling like a human. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't heard
Yeah,
that.
well, we got deputies in Tennessee, might have known a bit, were called to investigate reports of someone, Sam, crying for help, were relieved to find that the source of screams was a goat tied to a fence.
I guess he wanted loose.
Yeah, evidently. Said we could hear what appeared to be a man screaming for help in this distinct in the direction of the residents. But when we got there, here he was. He was actually coming from a goat that was tied to a fence. The owner of the goat was contacted, and concerned citizens who placed the emergency call was notified that everything was okay. It says here that this is not the first time that it has happened that a goat has sounded like a person.
I guess.
Now I'm gonna come out of the closet on y'all on something.
It's
On
not
a country
coming out
road
of the
store.
closet.
I milked a goat once that was a billy goat that had teats.
There was something wrong with that goat.
No, I mean he gave milk. His name was Victor. Huh?
It scares me.
That was the
You
name of the
remember
same
that
bear I
story so
wrestled
well.
that you brought it
No
up.
kidding.
His name was Victor also,
Awesome.
so I milked another Victor.
Victor's a good name.
Victor kicked your
I've
butt.
got a country over story on me milking that dang goat. They call them teats now on goats. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
right.
You being a doctor, you back me up on that.
Absolutely, they do.
That's right. Call them.
They spell it that way too.
That's right.
Well, I didn't think you'd know anything about goats. Well, there I was wrong.
Well, actually, I'm going on a goat hunt in Alaska in October. Wild goat, obviously, but
The ones that
No,
climb
no.
the rocks or what?
they all climb rocks, even the domesticated ones.
Thought you knew about goats
Yeah,
there,
goats
Mr.
can
Cooper.
climb anything. I've seen them climb trees. They can climb.
Now, when you go out and kill all these animals, what are you doing with them?
Well, I eat the meat and hang the head on the wall or put the skin on the floor, whatever.
You just a regular Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
But we are so thankful to have you and your talents here in Athens, Alabama. So to tell us all about not only how we can keep our teeth good, but also to...
Inform us about how to kill these
Yeah.
animals that are...
Yeah.
Okay, I
Love
want
to
to
be
do
all
a
over
thing here.
rocks.
I want to do a Dear Jamie this morning, if you don't mind. Then I'm going to go to this video Danny Johnson had here in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to offer my advice on this.
Uh-oh.
Says, Jamie, maybe you can help me. Passes on to parents of teenage boys. It says, it worked for me when I had to have the sex talk about them, Doc. Says, I knew their brains not yet fully developed. They thought they were invincible and it could never happen to them attitude.
Okay.
Says here, because money seems to be the one thing that any kid of any age can relate to, I decided to turn it into a mathematical problem. Now, there are some discrepancies in this Dear Abby, and I'm about to share them with you. I told them that if they got a girl pregnant, they could figure on a minimum of $300 a month child support, multiplied by 12 months for 18 years. False. In the state of Alabama, it's 19 years, as I so well know.
And it's not necessarily just $300.
That totals $65,000. False. How
There's-
come it cost me $100?
There's medical expenses.
Which would double the amount, unless they all had twins. Well, obviously.
And then
I
there's
told them they were
college.
tempted to, if they had to unprotect themselves, they could say they'd have to pay her. Basically, you would have to pay the female $65,000 for a one-night stand, which I've paid more than that for that. But just saying. Well, I mean, that's a good way to put it, but,
You're so brutally honest.
well, basically it happened to me, but it cost me $100,000 over 19 years.
But then there's college.
Huh?
Should they maintain a C
My
average?
kids weren't smart enough to go to school.
They didn't want that C
They
average.
didn't need to. They got all that money from me. What the hell do they need to work for? Somebody did. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you,
Yeah, okay.
watch what you do, or you'll end up,
Paying
you'll
for
end
it.
up married to somebody like me.
Gosh, what did I do?
Midget wrestling, so you in on that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I was going to do that, but I was kind of outvoted, so we will not be able to do the 3 a.m. thing from our kitchen, okay? Just so everybody wants to know that this morning.
No
Well, Doc, it's
cameras
good to
in
have
the
you in
house.
Athens, Alabama, man. Look forward to working with you over at the Coleman Dental Group, and you do a little bit of everything, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
And don't forget Limestone Smiles, too, right here
Yep.
on 72, taking new patients, and you can pick and choose which one you want to go to.
7 to 7 on
7 to 7 on
Thursdays also.
Thursdays.
So
Yes.
anyway, good to have you up here, Doc, and talk to Patrick.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it. He's probably getting ready for a baby. So
He better sleep in all he can.
yeah, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Anything else you want to say? So your next hunt's a goat hunt.
My next goat's a goat hunt.
Do you have another
Or my
one
next
lined up?
hunt's a goat hunt. Pardon
Do
me?
you have something lined up after that?
Well, I always deer hunt Missouri and Kansas, and I will in Alabama too, since I live here now.
Yeah, there's plenty of them here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to wrestle anything today. I know you're.
Good to know.
I know I impressed you with my skills last time.
You
You killed a
absolutely
bear.
did.
I've wrestled one.
You were quite an athlete.
He was trying
Yeah,
to run away
survived,
quick.
You know, the key word there was. Was. All right, Danny Johnson was out and about. He says every Saturday they gather down at the consignment shop here on 72, and they go down there and they play a lot of music. Matt Prater, everybody knows Matt's from out at Clements Baptist Churchway, and Matt's one of the entertainers down there. So Roadrunner. Yeah, there he
There
is.
he
Every
goes.
Thursday he's got a piece. He'll be talking to a milkmaid coming up this next Thursday about doing
prettiest one
cheese
ever.
up at Belle Chavez
That's right.
Cheese Factory. Well, let's go to Danny's
Beautiful
video now.
Tassia.
We'll see y'all at the race tomorrow morning down in front of the Wellness Center. So y'all be there
We'll be
early.
there.
Son, she guarantee is going to be shining. Here's that video.
Eventually.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
I'm here today at Consign World with Matt Prater. Y'all have something going on inside today, making a little music, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How often do y'all do this?
First Saturday of every month, and then the third Saturday they have the Dulcimers down here.
So a lot of the local talent from the North Alabama area come here and play and enjoy it for a period of time.
Yes, it was. I've been coming down here a few months. One of my best friends in the world, Gary Stapler, with Consign World here. They got a great consignment shop. Just coming up here and having fun with friends is what it's about to me. We just have a good time and play stuff we like to play. A lot of old bluegrass, old country. And,
I saw one of the kind of icons of this era that is a fiddler is Jerry McLaughlin go in. So y'all got some pretty good players.
They're great. They're great fiddle players. Today especially, we got 2 great fiddle players. And I hadn't met the other one yet, but great fiddle going on today. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. Instead of sitting down here talking, let's get in there and see what they're doing.
All right, sounds good.
Every night she keep me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. Looking for that home I hope to find. I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday. Hoping I'll be in these arms of mine. Feel good, baby, headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. Staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. Made it down to the coast in 17 hours. Picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. And I'm hoping for Raleigh to see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, I had to up and leave, but I ain't turning back. Living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like